What's going on, guys? So today I'm just going to be showing you guys how to do smooth speed ramping in Premiere. And if you already know how to speed ramp in this tutorial, you might find some tricks that might help you smooth it out. So maybe it's not so jumpy, or maybe you're just finding some issues with it. Hopefully I can help you guys out here. So I'm using this clip right here. It's actually multiple clips in one sequence, but I'm just going to use this to speed ramp for the sake of the video, just to show you guys just little methods that you can use to go in between clips and just have some smooth speed ramping for your videos. So what we're going to go ahead and do is right click, time remap, speed. And what this is going to do is give you the ability to now adjust the speed. So we can crank it up here. Now it's at 135, so it's sped up a bit more. But so let's go back. I got it at 100 now. So we have our first clip. And I kind of want to have it speed from this one immediately. And then we're just going to kind of slow onto this one. Or this girl. I think it's the same girl, but yeah. So I'm going to put a keyframe right here, and you're going to select keyframes right here. And then I'm going to go to the start of my clip, keyframe it. And then now I'm going to crank up my speed, because like I said, I want to speed ramp into that next girl. So I cranked up the speed. And then we're going to take this keyframe. You see how it's got that little horizontal dash right there, the two arrows? We're just going to go ahead and smooth it out a bit by doing that. And right here we can affect the curve of it. So before it was going right here, you see it's a straight line, so it's just going to be abruptly speeding. So by doing this, by clicking on this hand right here and just turning it to the left, you can see how it's just smoothing out that line. So when we do ramp, it's going to be more gradual and smooth, opposed to just being this speed right into the ramp, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. And like, so that was still kind of slow, so I'm going to go ahead and speed it up a lot, because I want it to happen very quick. Okay. So yeah, imagine me coming from that clip. And it's still, I still want it to go quick. So I kind of like that. Pretty crazy. And also, you're probably like, it's pretty choppy and you can still kind of see, like, it does look cool as it is, but let's go ahead and smooth it out more. So how we're going to smooth this out is we're going to right click, go to time interpolation, and go to optical flow. And what this is going to do is just make it easier on your eyes to view this. So it's just going to smooth out the speed ramp. Now let's go ahead and render this in and out so we can kind of see what the time interpolation did. Okay, so yeah, because remember before it was like a little bit more glitchy and laggy. You can definitely see it's a lot more smooth. And then she's just stepping in a frame. And now say we want to have it a little bit slower on her. We can even drag it back down, and you see right there it's telling me the speed it's going at. So 100%, and let's do 80%, because this is a 24 frames per second clip, so it's not gonna be here. Actually, my clip might have got cut right there. Okay, so now let's slow it down. And this is a 24 frames per second clip, so slowing it down too much, you might find artifacting. So I find 75% to like 80s pretty doable with speed ramping when it comes to 24 frames. But you can also go like super low and it'll look cool. I'll show you what I mean. So we made our keyframe here, and then we're gonna go to where we want it to be super slow, and I'll say right about there. And this is connected to this frame. So let's come back here. Let's speed this back up, because now we're ramping up. We are ramping up our speed, folks. Let's smooth it out, and just how we did it like that, pulling to the left, let's go ahead and grab this keyframe and pull it to the right. If it lets us. When they're a little close, it's a little bit of a fight. Oh, what are we doing? Okay. And then, all right. And then, grab our arm. Okay. Grab our arm. There we go. Let's smooth it out. So now you can see it's a nice little smooth hill. And then let's go and do something. Now this is where it gets tricky. It could look crappy, but this is also a little bit of free sauce, I guess. Let's do this to something like 2. And guys, trust me, it might not look crazy right now. Let's go ahead and put like a keyframe. Let's do something like right there. Grab that, since it changed a bit. And put to something like 7. Just so it's going to be gradually changing. But hopefully with our time interpolation, it does look pretty cool. So let's go ahead and render this out quick. So you see that gradual movement like that, and then and you see how it kind of just like hard to see almost, but like yeah, right there, just that gradual movement. Super subtle, but you know, mixing with the right stuff can be super cool. I'm saying super a lot. We're gonna have to deal with it, but I'm gonna switch it up the rest of the video. All right, so let's go here. And now let's speed back into our next clip. So where we're gonna want it in our next clip, right now it's at 2, so it's gonna be crazy. Let's get it when his foot's rising right there. Yeah? Boom. Keyframe. And so yeah, we got our little dramatic scene right there. And then boom, okay, so because this is, we still have our little head scene, like our head nod scene right there. Going super slow-mo head scene. Super slow-mo headshot scene. And now we're going to speed it into our shoe scene. And now, as you can see, it goes into it pretty quick. So let's just go ahead and make this a ramp to slow down immediately. I don't think we need like a ramp to speed up because it's going to be super quick anyways. I still want some room to ramp from our shoe scene into our next scene, so I'm not going to go to the very end of my scene, but I'm just going to grab right here. Let's say I just want to speed this up. And keep in mind, this was a slow-mo scene, so let's do something, and how I do that, how I'm scaling like this, I'm using the scroll button on my mouse and I'm hitting Alt on my keyboard. That's gonna let you stretch or zoom in on your timeline. Just a little random tip. So yeah, remember this was a slow-mo shot, so maybe let's do a little something different and let's actually speed it up to where it might look like an actual normal shot. Let's do something like 180 because it's a super slow-mo, so yeah, that looks kind of fire. And now we're going to be in our next frame. Again, it's super slow. So let's get over here. Let's get it to when the, I guess, joint hits his mouth. Okay. Let's ramp it. We're ramping up. That's what I like to think when I was learning. Like when you're ramping it up, you're pushing it up. Speed ramp up. So let's get something right here, normal speed, then boom, we're gonna flick into that. So again, let's drag. Let's make it a slope. And let's drag the beginning of this one too. Let's make it a slope because we have some frames to work with here. Nice, and that's already looking cool. Let's get this a bit. Oh, that's at 2. Okay, so let's do that then. We're gonna go back to our micro speeding, and then get it up to something like. And then let's just get it back to normal speed. How about that? And yeah, I'm sure this will look fire. Let's go ahead and just make a little And again, this isn't timed to any music or anything, but again, just gives you a good gist of how to use the speed ramp, and also how to do maybe a little some extra tricks with it. I don't know. This is just how I like it. A lot of people probably do this different too, but this is just good speed ramping in Premiere. I do want to stay consistent with these editing videos. As of now, I'll be posting these one every day for the time being. Keep checking the page. If you guys did like this video, consider subscribing and leaving a comment about future effects that you guys would like to see, maybe any music videos that you would like to see broken down.